Right, so this is for Wednesday, the 9th of April 2025, but it's all timeless. I'm just going to work with the cards that I've got here. So everything I do is channeling, clearing, healing energy. So although I use a lot of cards, and most of the ones that I do, it's always healing that's weaved through everything I'm doing. And I'm always, the light code activations and the clearing energy is always coming through. Can't make sense to everyone. Use your discernment. I'm going to do divine feminine, divine masculine. That can also be your inner divine feminine, divine masculine. Can be for, you know, any genders and all that jazz, right? So where was the block on the divine feminine side? Because again, I'm very tired because I've done that live stream for 4 hours, which actually isn't really a lot for me, but it's because it's reaching that full moon's going to be a big one for me just for looking after my energy. So I'm just going to get these done, and then, like I said, rest my voice tomorrow and my body, because I think my body's going to hurt after the exercise that I've done. But what have we got for the feminine? So, and actually, Virgo moon is about your health. So it's very important you do pay attention to your health. Staying stuck. Now, your health might be your mental health. You're staying stuck in a cycle of negative thinking. You keep repeating old patterns. It's time to try something new. So the divine feminine and the divine masculine feelings and receptive side, in the past, you stayed stuck. Like, you just stayed stagnant. So whether this was, you had the same group of people around you, it was comfortable, you know, you felt safe, but you also kind of knew you were meant for more, like, you know, that being around the same people, you weren't expanding past, you know, your safe horizons. And the problem is, like, you know, you can love people, but like I say all the time, you become like the 5 people you spend the most time with. So the weird thing is, I nearly said the 4 people you spend the most time with. So that could be really specific for some people. There's 4 people, but yeah, you do. You know, if you think about it, whoever you spend that most time with, you become like them. So do you respect them? Do you like what they're all about? You know, or privately to yourself, are you kind of like, that's not the life I want to live? Because like I said before, I feel sometimes you can be like, oh, you know, I can be that person's friend and don't agree with anything that they're doing. But, and I think the older you get, it's kind of like you just can't, you know what I mean? Well, that's how it is for me. It's kind of like, you know, yeah, you'll stay stuck. That's what's coming through here. And definitely romantic relationships, but this is anyone in your life. It's about setting boundaries. So the masculine, too much work, workaholic vibes coming through here. So you tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse not to get involved. So again, this is both people. Both people, you've had a habit of, and this is so funny because Virgo moon is work. Like, I've helped many Virgo moons with therapy, with limiting beliefs, you know, you name it, because it is, Virgo moons do burn out because they don't know when to stop. Like, you know, you've got a great healing ability, you know, a listening ear, or just being practically helpful and all that, but it's kind of like, yeah, sometimes Virgo moons don't know when to stop. Fear of cheating. Oh God, remember that one was coming out every day for a while. Not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. So tying that together, there's like keeping the excuse going of too much work, too busy. But what's behind it is the fear of cheating for both people. And oh my God, I'm struggling to remember what the first card was. That's really going to annoy me. What was the first card? Show me it. That's terrible. I cannot for the life of me even remember what I said. So anyway, you can, or you can wind it back. That's going to mean something though. Look, lone wolf. So this combination comes out a lot. Too much work, workaholic. That's just what I get from that, even just the picture. Fear of cheating and lone wolf. So if you resonate with either being the masculine or the feminine, because it's in you both, you choose to be a lone wolf for 18. I haven't been led to that, and you know, with the other ones. So there's an inner union going on, but a physical union, you know, whenever this manifests. But it's like, so that was my Converse just squeaked on the thing there. Yeah, lone wolf. Are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? So, and again, like I said, you know, we're not a wolf pack for no reason. I'm a Sigma female, but the difference is, Sigma female, I am not afraid to, I'm not afraid to be in a relationship. I just wouldn't be in a relationship unless the person was going to love me the same back. I just don't see the fucking point, because I do love hard. So yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, got to match, you know, and that's what a Sigma is like. You know, a Sigma female would, or a Sigma man would, they'd rather be by themselves than with the wrong person. So what have we got? But I do, but again, I think those cards come out quite a lot because I resonate with them too. Fear of cheating, absolutely. Like, but I've done a lot of subconscious healing around that and stuff. But it's something that, like, you know, it's not that I've got a fear. It's just kind of like, if somebody knows that that's, and this is, I must stress, like, once you're actually in something, and I just feel if you have that chat about, like, look, this is, you know, this is the deal, this is the deal breakers, and then I feel if somebody does the deal breaker, it's a deal breaker. Do you know what I mean? That's, and again, not all people are that strict, but that, I'm just from the get go, that is how strict I am. Like, nah, I haven't stayed single for 22 years to then get into someone for somebody to do that to me. No way. So know your boundaries. You know what I mean? I daydream about you. My fears keep stopping me. Trust me. I don't want to lose you. I miss holding you. And I'm coming back soon. I'm coming back home. I keep a close eye on your social media. And I miss kissing you. That's funny, because when I saw I miss holding you, I thought it was I miss kissing you. I always say that's my favourite one in that deck. Right. So, what else have we got here? Oh, do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to use this deck. Tell me what was going on in the past, because it's just, sorry guys, not sorry, but I'm tired. This is, I'll be, like I said, I'm tired today. I just need to get these filmed. I was going to do a live stream, but to be honest with you, I'm not going to do that now. I'm too tired. I need to, like, I said to my mum, I might need a nap, and she was like, it's all the carbs. Because it was like nice wee sandwiches and then a scone with jam and I'm just like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'll not do a live, but I'll do a prayer circle in the membership. What have we got? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm not up for it today. I'm just like, when will I be though? If I don't do it today, I don't think I'll. And if I'm going to take tomorrow off. Oh God, I can't fucking work any of that. My brain can't work right now. I don't know, whatever. So maybe one of you is feeling like that, like everyone's a bit overwhelming or too much to think, or you're not been getting a lot of sleep. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, make the effort. In the past, the Divine Feminine, you have made some kind of huge effort to, I feel, show how you feel. So again, you either outright told this person, look, I love you, or I've got stronger feelings for you. Even if you don't feel the same back, I'm just shooting my shot kind of thing. I feel you've done something like that in the past, right? Tell me about the masculine in the past. Oh God. So I feel what they're saying with this is because look what happened, right? Unrequited love, but it's in reverse. In the past, but because it is the unrequited love card, I feel in the past, this masculine felt the same. Like this masculine felt the same as you did, but they've either replied as if they didn't, or they didn't reply at all, they ghosted you. I've brought this through many a time because it's a familiar story. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, but it wasn't true. Tell me something else in the past. Now, the past can be years ago, months ago, decades ago, but this is the story I'm picking up on. Boundaries, yeah. And so there was just boundaries in reverse. Having sensible boundaries is important. So I feel That's the kind of vibe here. There wasn't boundaries. So I feel it was blurry boundaries. I feel this is very much could be picking up on like casual encounters, friends with benefits, all these different F buddies, all these kind of different names. You might not have called, referred to each other as that, or whatever, something like that, right? It was the buddies were blurry here, and this is very apt because we've still got the Venus retrograde in Pisces, and it's coming to an end. Like I said, this coming weekend. So that was a problem in the past. Blurry boundaries. I feel you both felt the same, but it was never disclosed. And like I said, that's not just, too shy to say. Sometimes people know why they're not saying, they're not ready. And it's different with twin flames, it's like I say, my stomach keeps rumbling too. It's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, but never my stomach does this during it because it never normally picks it up. It's worry, it's the solar plexus. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is working in your love life. This was a connection worth waiting on. It's like brewing. It's like a cake in the oven. 11/11 divine time. Something could be significant about 11/11. Either in the past or this November coming. So you know what I mean. It's not like if you weren't twin flames, it's like, well, it would just, like I said, it would be like what I say all the time. I would give people completely different advice if I wasn't speaking to twin flames, but I'm addressing twin flames, so don't take this if you're not a twin flame. Doesn't mean you can't get help from things I say, but specifically when we're homing in the love, which is 90% of the time, 95% of the time, it's, you were strategically placed on the different parts of the planet that you both were, whether you're in the same city, country, or you're in different parts of the world. It's like you're both going through a mirrored experience for a reason, for a higher reason, for your own soul's development, but also the planet. Oh God, that was really powerful, but that's the truth. Wow, because it generates that kind of true love. Again, definitely a connection that's guided by Mary Magdalene and Jesus. True love comes when you least expect it. And that's why I feel they made me say that about it. I think that was where I said this. If it's not mad, passionate, extraordinary love, I don't want it. I think I might have said that in the one before, but wherever I said it, that's the kind of energy. It's like all or nothing. And it's both of you. Just to stress it, both of you are like this at the core, but somebody's suppressed that side of them because it scares them, and that's usually how it is with twin flames. So keep an open mind, because I feel this person's coming back different. You're a huge temptation to them. Think carefully about the situation, but also they've had to think carefully about the situation, because I feel there was a confusion at times about, I feel so much desire for this person. Is this even normal? Like, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to get my work done because with the too much work card. And it's like, and I feel both of you have felt that about each other at different points. But it's like this person understands now why all these challenges were put in their path, but that came out in reverse. A true soul connection. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. Look, wow, passion is behind it. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And I feel it's going to be soon if you're connecting with this. Whenever soon is, let go divine timing. But this could be ones that I could be channeling for people that things could be coming about, like as soon as this weekend, just because of, I don't know, just because. I don't always say that, but I can feel it for some. So the path to true love is never easy. But seriously, my advice is completely let go of that. Keep an open mind, yeah. Keep an open mind. So don't, letting go of it doesn't mean you're shutting down the possibility of it happening. It just means it's it's not like, you're not going to be completely crushed if like this full moon comes and goes and it hasn't happened. You're just kind of, all right, well, it's like just chop wood, carry water. One of my favourite sayings, and it's not a coincidence. I had a synchronicity. We've seen somebody say that today, like commenting somewhere. So, but it's an old. Wait a minute, I think they want me to use that deck. It's got chop wood. Yeah, there's a new beginning coming. So I'm ready to start again. I've realised what was missing in my life, and that was you. this new love has given me a fresh perspective. I've changed who I am. There's no going back, only forward. When I met you, after that, I never looked back. I want you to have a fresh start with you. That's really interesting because look, that's got a beach scene as well and a sunset, and that is what I said in the other one I just done. So there's something about a beach scene and a sunset. Again, you could have a memory like this, or you're going to have build a memory like that. Wait a minute. Yeah, I felt like I was going to get another deck, but like I said, these ones aren't that low. I'm just too tired. I just want to sort of get them all in the vault, I suppose, as they say. Give us a word for the feminine. That you don't get to know the high priestess's word. whether you're a female high priestess or a high priest, that's hilarious. Or a male, you know what I mean? Courage for the masculine. Have I the courage to change? Have I the courage to change? 1555, 555, big changes. As I'm recording this, I posted that song yesterday in the community tab. So, and I was going to post, I've not done it. I was going to post, basically, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to post, I don't know about every day, but I'm going to try and post a song every day that they give me because it just makes sense with what I do and it's playful and yeah, I want to do it. Even if it's just me that has fun doing that, like I like, because I wake up with so many fucking songs in my head. So, and watch this. It's going to be that the song has a lot of meaning for people, you know, for whoever each day, or you needed the lyrics. Because, like, I was having this conversation with someone recently. Oh, I was like, who was that again? I just remembered. So you'll know if this was you, but I've had other people say this to me that basically someone was like, oh, I feel that's really symbolic actually. The person was like, I've never paid much attention to the lyrics and songs. I always hear the beat. You said something like that. And I'm like, oh, I'm the opposite. Like, I always really, really pay attention to the lyrics. And then that person had said something to the effect of, because she saw how much I pay attention to lyrics, like, she started to pay more attention. So again, because that person's in the masculine and I'm in the feminine, I feel that's symbolic of the masculines as a whole, the male and female. Like, you're starting to see things differently from the feminine, you know, and the feminines, you know, maybe you're picking up the beat. So it's, yeah, but I'm going to post them. I'm just going to post, I'll say now, I'm going to post the, so I'll have already posted by the time you see this, yesterday, if this is for Thursday. I'm going to post Brit, I think it's like Brit Nicole or something, but it's The Sun is Rising. So it's from the film, I can never fucking remember the name of. I'll write in the comments, it annoys me. I always forget what it's called. But basically, it's hilarious, and it's about, it's about this guy that's cheating on, and all the women sort of club together to get him back. So, hope that's not a thing out there, people. But it's more just, the song's beautiful because it's about, you know, you're gonna make it if your heart is breaking. There's a promise for the ones who just hold on. I just looked at 1805, so the 18th of May could be significant as well. Yeah, there's something like, I just feel that there's something secret here that they don't want you to know. Enthusiasm, but it doesn't feel like a bad thing. Like, this feels like courage. Yeah, this feels like to do with the wait a minute, this feels like it's to do with surprise. There's some kind of surprise coming for whoever this is for whenever it manifests. Oh yeah, and that's what it felt like. So I feel like I'm picking up on some kind of proposal or something. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. Oh my God, look at what I said about the music notes. Confirmation. Rosemary Magdalene again. Again, if it's not a literal proposal, it is just like it's a literal union, you know. But remember, this is going to bring about things like that, because it's like with twin flames, it's going to bring about reunions and unions. And those of you that are maybe more established and stuff, like proposals and stuff, because Libra is marriage. Like, Libra 7th house is marriage, partnership, commitment, engagement. It's just making a promise to someone, a commitment that I want to do this. I want to do this for the long term. And also, currently as I'm speaking, Venus is conjunct Saturn in Pisces. So that is like, you know, it feels a serious, heavy weighted energy. I spoke loads about in Twin Flame Synastry, Venus conjunct Saturn, because it is a huge twin flame signifier, which I haven't really seen in too many charts. But yeah, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So again, somebody had to clear the trauma of the past. You both have had to do that, maybe just at different parts or at the same time. It's time to disconnect from the world, or someone needs to do it now. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are worth exploring. Right, guys, I'm so fucking tired. I think I might need to go for a nap. So I don't know what order I'm going to do things, but there's a timer I end. So look, I ended it just in time. So that matters. I ended it just in time. I feel somebody's in the past ended something just in time. Whatever that means. I've no idea what that means. Or this person's realizing their feelings for you if you're just in time before like you're like, no, I'm done. And I just looked up and it's basically, it's, you know, it's blue skies, but the full moon is really building there. So yeah, feels like big huge epiphanies here. Yeah, courage, especially because it came out again. Give me one more word. And because I'm going to end it on 21 minutes, it's like karmic cycle completing. Efficiency, so however that fits, you know, beauty, grace. Somebody loves your beauty and your grace and your enthusiasm, or you love that in your person, beauty. Yeah, just keep saying that. Right, anyway, see you later.